What's good, everybody? It is your boy underdog Flight K Clutch K 24/7, and we are here giving you guys a blitz out of dime normal. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys that I ran a Super Bowl event, and you get some random people, and either you get some bots or you get some other people doing the event doing the same thing that you are, trying to get coins and things of that nature. And I ran up against somebody that was looping here at a dime normal. So I was like, you know what? Let me go and see what I can do in a dime normal, see if it works. So here, linebacker blitz one is what I'm going to be showing for you guys today, and then I'm gonna kind of see if I can do it in overload 3 show 2, or kind of do it in like any random thing. But I want to see it with the blitz linebacker first, and then without it. So we're gonna go ahead and do it here in linebacker blitz 1 here in man, and basically show you guys how it works. So basically all he did was, you see this, all I did was just shift the D line towards the right and QB contained. That's basically all he did. So double tap left on the D-pad. Just push left on the D-pad, right on the right stick. Do that twice, and then double tap R1 to QB contain. All that this does is put white on top of 72, just so he can hold it there, so that linebacker can loop around. And that's literally all he was doing. Standing back here, waiting for this to go, and you can see that just loops all by itself. You don't got to hover. You don't got to do anything else. So I'm pressing the defense down, bringing this down, shifting over just like this, QB contain, and then I'll put myself in a zone like this just so I can go ahead and use her. And then I'm just going back over and using whatever. But sometimes this was not coming in just like it did right there. This was basically all that he was doing was this. Not the QB containing part. The QB containing part I definitely added in there, because just in case, like, if that doesn't if they don't want to roll out, then it was just best to like do this and keep it moving. So now I just put him in a crow flat. Now I'm using this dude over top. Now I can just stay right here. Hope something goes on right there. Boom, he got hit. All right, cool, whatever. But that was basically the whole blitz. It's a nice contain right there with this there. And if you flip it towards the other side, it does the same exact thing. So now I'm gonna go and put Renfro over here on this side. Okay, he just told me that he just doesn't want to obey orders. So you're gonna stay right there. And he's just going to go and loop around. I don't even have to hold on to anything. As long as he holds on to that center by himself, and we don't have to do pretty much anything else. It's like just like that all by itself. So now I'm going to press and bring this inside, swip it over, and do the same exact thing. You can see that the blitz assignment is the same thing just like that. And we're just going to go ahead and let it go. It's going to let it go. And you see how sometimes that it kind of moves kind of weird right there in that kind of aspect, that it doesn't do it the same way as it is. It's stretched out. So I'm gonna try it one more time, just like this, and see if it works again. Boom, do it just like this, and see right there. Now it will work right there. So sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Like sometimes they will actually act on it the way that it should, and then sometimes they don't. But I feel like the one thing just did right there, we kind of tested it out, is that when I tried to blitz the linebacker myself, it messed up the alignment of the D lineman. So it looked like he was coming out in something that already had this going, and then I just redo this all by myself and then did this. So now what I want to see is, if I push this down towards the line like this, will this kind of loop around? And that actually came out to be a very, very good loop right there. So if I bring this down and then did this kind of is looking like how the things will be here in nickel over, with that kind of alignment. But now it's just doing that. So you guys now got 2 blitzes in one. You got that loop where you can just keep him up top and he loops in, or keep him down just like it is there. And then you will get this type of a loop right there. So I'm basically just going to stand right there. It's going to come right back out, and then he's just going to come completely in just like that. So you just got 2 blitzes in one. Boom, 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 boom. And they can be contained. Right here, I literally blitzed the linebacker down, and you see the blitzing alignments is not the same when I tried to do it. Now it's to the way where it's supposed to be after I reset it, and now it should go back the same way as it is before, with doing it just like that. And all you have to do is just use there in the back. So now I'm going to go over to where it is in the other zone version, which I'm pretty sure is Overload 3 Show 2. I don't know if it was this one for sure, but this is the only other one that has a blitzing linebacker in that state. So I see this here. I'm going to shift it over to the left now, and then I'm going to just adjust right here the way that it can be, I'm gonna just do it like this and use our him right there. So now, as you can see, it just basically goes straight down. So I don't know if it was just the one blitz or it was just because this is how this is. So now this is straight up towards the left. I don't know if this is going to do the same thing as the other blitz did. Let me see if I move this over if it works. I mean, we can go ahead and check and see if this works together. But I don't think this will work the way that it should. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work the same way as the linebacker one is. I think you got to come out in the man version and just work on it just like that. Um, Actually, no. This is actually a good. This is a good shout. Actually, this is a good shout. Maybe just blitz them in, and then just do it just like that. Promising. Okay, so that actually is a much better setup than what it was before. So now what we're gonna do, we're actually just gonna pinch this in, shift that over, and then do this right. And now we can kind of move him in here, and now you can just kind of hold on to this guy right here. Hold down the 69 when he hikes the ball, and then that linebacker should loop in. But with this blitz like this, you shouldn't have to hold on to him for him to come in if you want that kind of loop that it was with the normal one. So I'm kind of trying to think of one to do. Maybe that. It's not going to let me, so maybe that. But it's doing it towards the right. I just slanted up. I just slanted left. Yeah, it's just that D tackle right there is just messing it up. I don't know. Maybe. No, move yourself here. Blitz, blitz. And then let's try and do this right here. I mean, that's promising. That's promising. I'm kind of laughing right here on the spot. That sometimes you guys are going to see here on the channel that I just kind of lab stuff here on the spot. Maybe that was what we was missing right there. Maybe that's what we was missing. Let me see. Nope, it still kind of did that. So it looks like the best way to do this is out of man and then adjusting out of the man when it's done. I'm gonna try and learn this on the side to see if I can get this to come in without the man version. But linebacker blitz one, basically the same thing, is just shifted over to that one side and then QB contain, and then this blitz should come in without you even having to touch the controller, just like that. And it should loop very, very easily. That man was doing that to me. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that it was a I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I came up with this. I just figured it out when the dude was doing it against me. It gave me inspiration to go in here and be like, how does this work? And you can see that this is working very, very well. So you come out in the man version, you can definitely do this as well. So now you can do that and kind of mix it up to where now you have two seam flats and you have like a cover one look here. And all you got to do is, let's just do this just like that, right? So you can use it whatever, and then when you switch stick out of it, now you would come into something different. So boom, you switch in just like that and switch into certain things. But you can still do it to where you can come out of that man and switch it up as well. So you can, we're going to bring you back and now do it just like that. So now you can just come back out into the cover 3 version, and you can still have that alignments in the inside to make that come in just like that. So you can come out in the man version and then hit your little bit of a zone. Do it baseline if you would like to. This one was without baseline, so we're going to go ahead and baseline here and see if this works out best this way as well. So do this, QB contain, and you can see it does the same thing. Dun, 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 dun. So now it's back the way that it should be with the alignments already down there just like that. It loops right on over, and you see it does the same exact thing. So same exact thing. Move that back, move it over, boom. Mess up the alignments here. And now everything is back to the way you want it to. Now, if you want to, after we finish doing that, just like that, if you want some extra help, like just push this man back here just like this, and it will work the same exact way. So boom, does it just like that, and you see the loop will what you call it? The loop will sit here and still work. Boom. The loop will sit here and still work even if you do this. So it definitely will help you out with stuff over there on that side. But if they sense the pressure coming in just like that, once again, it's not going to what you call it. It's going to be easy pickings for them to go over there towards that side because it is still what you call it. It's still open season on that side. Once again, flip it on over, and you see the main thing is you're gonna flip it over to that side anyway. So sometimes just keep that contain right there. It will work out for you, and then possibly just put him in a vert hook, and you can keep him there. Switch over to him if he does roll over to that side, and it work out like that. But if you guys enjoyed this blitz, make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like, comment down below other stuff you guys would like to find blitzes out of in different formations and things of that nature. Subscribe if you guys are new, and as always, folks. Peace out.